Hello. Hi everyone, and thank you for coming to this webinar. And my name is Lucas, and I'm the International Affairs Coordinator at New Brunswick Community College, NBCC. And thank you to Student Land for organizing this webinar and to help us reach out to you and also help you to better understand who NBCC is and learn a little bit about New Brunswick and maybe a little bit about Canada as well. And just a quick introduction of my background. And I'm a former international student who studied in Canada, like you will be. And I came here 2007, almost 10 years ago. And attended university in New Brunswick, actually in Fredericton, where I am at right now. And after I graduated, I stayed in Canada and worked for a university in international admissions and education for around 3.5 years. And 2 years ago, I moved to NBCC and working here at the International Education Office. So I've been working here for almost 6 years now. And as you know, and Canada is a very welcoming and a very friendly country that offers a lot of opportunity to our international students and the international graduates who want to stay in Canada and work after their graduation. And so for NBCC, I'll be using this presentation. Let me see, I can share my screen with you. And I hope you can see the screen and well, and let me know if you have trouble seeing what I'm seeing right now. Okay, I take that as everything's okay, and we move forward. And NBCC is a community college, and as you know, there's two different type of post-secondary institution in Canada. One is college, one is university. College most likely offers 1-year certificate program or 2-year diploma program. A college is more practical, more hands-on experience. University is usually offers, 4-year bachelor degree or 2-year master degree or PhD degrees, and they are more academic. Length of study is longer compared to college. And which one is more suitable for you, and depends on what you want to study. And sometimes you can choose a college to start or university to start. Sometimes you can only choose college because the subjects are offered only at the college level. At NBCC, we do have over 90 different programs. And as you can see on the screen, that the program area covers a very wide range of areas, from applied media arts to business administration, civil engineering, electronic and electronical engineering technology, and hospitality, tourism, IT, trades programs, and so on. And for the applied media arts, we do offer animation and graphics as a 2-year diploma program, and also offers a 2-year graphic and communication design if that's something you're interested in. And we do offer a lot of business administration programs, from accounting to insurance risk management to investment management to your regular management and marketing programs as well. And and also we do have a graduate certificate program, international business management, under this program area as well. I will go into the detail later. We do have architectural, building system, construction management, structural and highway and municipal, under our civil engineering program. It's a great program. You get hands-on experience and the theory portion. The employment rate is super high under this under engineering program area. Also, we do have electrical and electronics engineering as well. We do offer energy system technology and environmental technology under our environment program area. Under health, there's many programs are offered, and but we only have 2 programs are available for international students to apply. One is a personal support worker, AcuCare, which is a 1-year certificate program, and another one is a laboratory assistant program, and is also a 1-year certificate program. Our hospitality and tourism program is an awesome program, from culinary arts to cook to culinary arts management to hotel restaurant management to international travel and tourism. Covers a wide range, and the employment rate for this program area from 2014 is at 100% within 1 year after graduation. Also, we do offer many great programs under industrial and mechanical engineering. For example, chemical technology, for example, mechanical technician, power engineering technology, and industrial mechanics, and so on. Next is IT program, our information technology program. It's a very popular program among international students. It covers a very wide range as well. For example, electronic game development. If you like video games, that's a great field to go into, and you get to learn how to develop video games. All of our graduates actually will be, either intern or actually got a job with electronic game companies in New Brunswick or in Canada. We also have a network administration, network support, program analyst program as well, quantity assurance testing, web and mobile application development. Is a very popular program. As you know, right now, the apps on your smartphone is very popular. We do have a social science program if you are interested in going into, let's say, child and youth care or early childhood education, and it's a great area to go into, and there's huge demand in New Brunswick and in Canada for youth care and early childhood education. Also, we have many trades program as well, from the traditional building and construction, as you know, for example, carpentry or electrician or plumbing, to metal processing, like for example, welding technology, to mobile equipment repair. For example, your heavy equipment service technician or the automotive service technician. So it depends on what you are interested in. As you can see, there's a lot of programs, over 90 programs that you can choose from. If you are a student who is just a graduate from high school or about graduating from high school, those one-year program or two-year diploma programs are applicable for you. If you already attended, let's say, university or college in Ukraine or another country, and you already have a diploma or degree, that's great too. That we do have several which is called graduate certificate program for you to choose from. And for example, the International Business Management Program I mentioned, and the Business Administration Program. For example, also the IT, Information Technology Business Analyst Program. And also we have a Human Resources Management Program as well. Those programs are called a graduate certificate program that you will need to have a degree from university or a diploma from college to be able to enter in those programs. If you are only graduate from high school, most of our programs are applied for you. Just be careful when you apply. And Student Land staff will help you to identify which program you are more suitable for. Hold up. Oh, okay, everything's okay. That's good. Let's check. No questions yet. That's great. So let's go back to the presentation. And so as you know, affordability is very important for any international students who want to attend a Canadian institution. And it costs quite a bit either for yourself or for your family to travel all the way from different countries to Canada to study. And one thing we at NBCC, what we're very proud of, is the affordability. As you can see, our tuition for 2017 to 2018 academic year, so that's for a full year, okay? And that will include 2 academic semesters. The tuition is 8,525 Canadian dollars. And based on the currency, you can see how much it's worth in Ukrainian dollar. And you do need to pay 100 Canadian dollars application fee. And also there's other fees on top of it. For example, the technology resource fees, which is mandatory. Then you have your student council fees for $80 for the year, and your international health insurance $600 for the year as well. And for books and materials and clothing, and obviously that's an average estimate amount. Depends on the program you're in, really, it can be vary, okay? And let's give you an example. If you're attending, let's say, business administration program in marketing, likelihood of you need to buy any tools or any clothes for your class is very, very low. And you only need to buy books. And if you're attending, let's say, a trade program, obviously you will need to buy your own tools. You have your own toolbox and all the clothing, all the gears you need for safety reason. that can be increased to certain amount. So really depends on the program you choose. You want to budget differently for this portion. But overall, that we recommend the students at least prepare 11,480 Canadian dollars for the year to pay to the school, which is, as you can see, that's a very low compared to other colleges you might already talk to or you already researched on. Just the tuition portion, 8,525 Canadian dollars. If you compare to a college in Ontario, most likely it's a half price. I get a lot of questions regarding our tuition. When student and parents see this tuition, they always ask, "Oh, is that for one semester?" And which is no, that's for 2 semesters for the full year, and that's much affordable compared to many other colleges in Canada. And also, just to give you an idea how much it costs to live in New Brunswick in this province. And of course, we do offer homestay services, and this is the homestay service price. And just give you an idea, you do not have to stay with homestay if you prefer to live on your own. But this is an option, and also gives you an idea of how much money you should budget to stay here during your study. As you can see that for a 4-month room stay, just the room, is 2,440 Canadian dollars. For full board, which is included your 3 meals of the day, which is 3,660. And usually I recommend the students go for the 4-month to start, that you can meet some friends during your first 4 months in school. You don't need to worry about renting a place. You don't need to worry about paying for the power bill, for the water bill, and for internet, and sorting all those out. It's very easy for you to start. It makes your transition much easier. And as you can see, for 10 months, for full year, that's something you need to understand. For college, the period of study is a little bit longer during the year. For university, you study for 8 months, from September to December, January to end of April. And for college, there is an extra 2 months for your practicum, for your internship portion. So you'll be studying September to December, January to end of April. Then you come back, you still have your May and June term as well. So it's for a 10-month stay. For room stay is 6,000 Canadian dollars, and for full board, which is included your meal, everything included, is at 9,000 Canadian dollars for the year. And as you can see, what we provided before with your tuition and other fees included, it's at 11,000, around $480, and plus your 9,000 full board, you're looking at a little bit over 20,000 Canadian dollars for the year. That'd be everything included except your traveling. Again, before we move on from this page, that just want to address affordability is a big traction at NBCC. That think about for a 2-year diploma program, you are saving thousands of dollars, and compared to going to another college. And also, if you are thinking about moving on to a university afterwards, your first 2 years you are paying much less compared to going directly to a university. And how to move to a university from NBCC, I will cover that in a bit, talking about the pathway programs we have and the transfer programs. So NBCC is in New Brunswick, and it is a lovely province, a lot of natural resources, and not a big population here. And campuses are spread. Oh, there's some. Can you still hear me? And I'm hearing some background noises through the Skype. Okay, great. I think it's just maybe the internet is playing a trick here. We do have 6 campuses. We're spread around Brunswick. There's the Fredericton, which is the capital city of New Brunswick, and also there's a Miramichi campus. There's a Mountain campus. Is our biggest city in New Brunswick. Also, there's St. John. It's a harbor city, and then St. Andrews, lovely town that attracts a lot of tourism. And there's also Stock, right across the border from the United States. And depends on the program you are in, depends on the location you want to choose. Sometimes certain programs are only offered at a certain location. Sometimes a certain program do have multiple locations you can choose from. So there's a flexibility for students who want to choose a different location. You are more feel more like I want to go to a city feel location, Fredericton, Mountain, and St. John. Better choice. You don't mind the small town feeling, and you definitely choose Miramichi, St. Andrews, and Woodstock. For our instructors and our class size is another thing we're very proud of. We have a very class setting, which is you heard the presentations from the University of College before. There was this a lot of representative talk about this, but a lot of times what you know is that they are talking about an average class size, and at ABCC the maximum class size is only at 25. So it doesn't matter which class you attend, that it's guaranteed small class. You're not gonna be in 200, 300, or even up to 500 students first year class to taking a general course. Here, everything is very hands-on, and class size is very small, and your instructors is with you all day through the day. If you ever have any questions, you can reach out to them easily and ask questions, and they will be helping you hand to hand through the day of your study. And our instructors are great. They're all from the industry that program is in. They have years of experience. Obviously, we will have our standard when we're hiring those instructors, that they have to have a certain amount of industry experience to get hired. So what you learn very hands-on, what you learn is actually what you will be using after graduation when you move on to a job position. And also keep in mind that relation between you and your instructor sometimes can help you land a job too, because they are so tied to the industry. They have a lot of resources in that manner. So for student services, and we do have our student services success center at every location, every campus. This is where you want to go no matter what question you have. They're lovely people, and help you with either academically, or if you have any question regarding administrative problems like sort transcript out, or if you need help with your insurance or anything. And New Brunswick, from my own experience, I would say New Brunswick is a lovely place, and the people people are very, very friendly. And that's what makes a huge difference when my parents are first sending me here by myself, not knowing anyone, that I very fast to fit in and start meeting friends, and staff, faculties, and instructors were very helpful. And you never really felt you were alone. And of course, you have me. If you come to NBCC, that many of our students do email me and call me on daily basis and have more questions, and I will be able to, refer them to the person to deal with the issue, providing them additional resources to help them solve the problem. And so for parents, and New Brunswick is a very safe place. Canada is a very safe place in general. New Brunswick is even safer, and very friendly. And there's a, a big international population here, studying here and staying here after graduation work. So the community is very welcome to that multicultural and to that accept. Hi, sorry, I guess there was a problem with the sound, and I'm back now. And I'm not sure where I was cut off. And I think I was talking about the student service, and let me go back to that page. Okay, and sorry about that. And so for the student service, and I was talking about how friendly the community is, how friendly the province is, and it's a great place to stay. And keep it in mind that I'm not at every single location, and there's only one of me, but I'm always at another end of a phone call or email to help our students settle in and sort it out all the problems. And the third biggest attraction for NBCC is our graduation employment rate. So yes, you will get a job. As you know, it is very important to get a job after graduation. And for us, 90% of our 2014 graduates were employed within 1 year. 90% of the employed 2014 graduates are working in New Brunswick. As you can see, that a lot of students don't have a problem finding a job, which is very important, which shows you the practical, how practical our curriculum is, how hands-on your learning experience would be. And also another number I want you to know is 83% of our 2014 graduates were employed in the field related to their study. 83%. So that means that you don't have to cross sectors to find a job. You are doing exactly what you want to do, why you went to school for. And as you know that as international student, you are allowed to work on or off campus during your school year, during your academic year, up to 20 hours per week. And no more than 20, because your focus should be on your school. And when it's the scheduled break, which is, for example, your Christmas break, if you choose to stay here, or your summer break, if you choose not to go home, that you're allowed to work to a full-time job. That's very standard across all the posts across the country for all the international students who are attending public university or college. And also same time, since we are a public college and we are a designated learning institute appointed by Citizenship Immigration Canada, that our graduates are qualified to apply for postgraduate work permit as well. So what that means is if you are attending a one-year program, you're going to get up to a year of a postgraduate work permit allows you to stay here to work full-time. If you are attending a 2-year diploma program, you are qualified to get up to 3-year postgraduate work permit to allow you to stay here after 3 years working full-time. That's exactly what I did after my graduation, that I applied for my postgraduate work permit and got a 3-year postgraduate work permit. I got myself a job and worked here for a couple years and decide, you know, Canada is a great place and I really want to stay here. And I applied based on my education in Canada and my working experience in Canada. And I applied for my permanent residency status in Canada, and now I've been staying here for a very long time. And for the students after graduation, you think, you know what, I'm not sure I want to find a job right away, and I really want to get a degree. I'm not very satisfied with just having a diploma. That's not an issue, that we do have many pathway programs and you can transfer to universities with what you studied here as well. This is just several schools we listed here. For example, we have a pathway agreement with the University of New Brunswick, St. Thomas University, Cape Breton University, Atlanticic University, Mount St. Vincent University, and so on. So there's many schools that recognize NBCC's credits, and that you can transfer your credits as a block transfer. That means that your full 2 years diploma study at NBCC will be fully recognized by that school and that program. You just need to do another 2 years and finish your degree. And since we're a public college, all of our credits are recognized by any Canadian public institutions. When you're doing a transfer without a pathway agreement, that can be sometimes can be difficult, because that not all of your credits will be recognized. Maybe 2 of your years study, only a year and a half will be recognized, be able to transfer to a university. Either way, there are great options for the students, and we are a public college, and all of the credits are recognized by public Canadian institutions. So you do have that option to, you know, moving forward and upgrade your diploma, something more practical, to a degree, and get a more academic and research based education. And keep it in mind, for all the programs we offer, only the 2-year diplomas are able to transfer to university, okay? And there's only 1 or 2 certificates are able to transfer. I don't want that mislead you. Just keep it in mind, it has to be 2-year diploma program to be able to transfer to a university and do another 2 years for a 4-year degree. Of course, if you are in trades programs, obviously most of them are 1-year certificate. And the university as an academic institution, they don't offer that something that practical, and you won't be able to transfer to any universities anyway. That's just, again, depends on the program you choose. Great. If you have decided you're ready to apply, that's very easy and very simple. All you need to do is talk to the staff at Student Land. And here I do have the simple steps here. Complete your application and pay $100 application fee, and submit your official high school, college, or university transcript. That if it's not in English, has to be translated into English. And obviously for you, that's not an issue. That talk to the staff at Student Land. They're very helpful, and they have worked with many students who prepared their application package for many other schools and NBCC as well. So it's even easier for you to apply. So another requirement we would have for international students is our English language requirement. Just these are the two examples. We will be requiring IELTS, English, International English Language Test System for academic test. We need a 6.0, no subject test score less than 5.5. If you are taking TOEFL, which is test of English foreign language, we need for IBT, internet-based test, we need at least 80, no subject test score less than 20. So of course, right now, maybe you haven't met the language requirement yet, but that's not a problem. You can apply, and I still recommend you apply as soon as you can. And you can get a conditional acceptance at NBCC. That you have it until July 15th, 2017 to meet the language requirement. So like I said before, many of our programs are very popular, and NBCC is a very popular among international students due to our affordable tuition, our high employment rate, and our transfer agreements with universities. And because of that, a lot of international students apply NBCC. And earlier you apply, better chance you have to get a seat at NBCC. And for us, right now, we have limited seats for international students in each program. That earlier you apply, we do have a first qualified, first accepted policy. So earlier you apply, better it is for you to get a seat. And so don't worry about the language for now. And if you want to apply NBCC, do it fast. And here's my contact information and my email and phone number. And I did list out our designated institute, designated learning institute number here. So when you apply for your visa, you know which school you are applying for. Of course, Student Land staff will assist you regarding that as well. And so that's all the presentation. And okay, so let's see, there's a couple questions in chat. Okay. So the first question, hi, is it possible to pay tuition fee upon arrival? Yes. So you do not have to pay your tuition until you come to NBCC. So there's $100 application fee that you can you have to pay when you apply NBCC. Then you have to pay a $500 confirmation fee that when you are accepted, to confirm you want to hold the seat for this coming up September. And you don't have to pay that $500 will be used against your tuition. So if you do show up, instead of paying 8,525 Canadian dollars for your tuition, you're only owning $8,025 for your tuition. And the next question, is it available for international students, a practical nurse program? Unfortunately, no, we do not have any seats available for international students in the practical nurse program. Like I said, under health program, a personal support worker, which is a one-year certificate program, is available for international students to go into. What better, IELTS or TOEFL? Okay, so which one is better, IELTS or TOEFL? That's a very personal choice of the student. Both are very popular tests, and we don't have a preference. Obviously, our requirements are listed there. Either way, as long as you meet the requirement, it's fine. It's the same level. TOEFL IBT 80 for IELTS 6.0. It will be the same level of English of a requirement. That's third question, are there any age limits? No, there's absolutely no age limits at MBCC. That we do see a lot of international students who are, or Canadian even, and also Canadian students who are coming back to the college for any type of retraining. Like I said earlier, that our curriculum and our classes are so hands-on and so tied into the industry that it's very current. And because of that reason, a lot of people who are working in the industry sometimes come back to the college and do an upgrade and do some retraining of what they are doing. So we do see people who are in their, let's say, late 20s, even early 30s, and even their 50s or 60s to come back to do this. And I actually met a Canadian student who actually retired from her job, who is 60 years old, came back to the college and to study early childhood education because she just wants to do something in that field. So that's a long way to answer your question. Is there any age limits? No, there's not. The next question just come up. Is it enough job for animation and graphics in New Brunswick? That's a good question. Unfortunately, I won't be able to tell you if there's enough jobs specific for which sector. And what I can tell you is the employment rate of 2014 graduates. And obviously, not all of our graduates stay in New Brunswick. Like I said, 90% of our employed graduates are working in New Brunswick. That means there's still a big portion of graduates from MBCC moves to other provinces. So for animation and graphics, I would say that's a new area that there's a lot of companies are looking for, communication people, and there are several IT companies in Moncton, New Brunswick, and we do see our graduates get hired by those companies. But how many jobs will be offered and how many jobs are in that specific sector, I don't know. And let me know if you have any other questions. I will be staying online for at least another 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And take your time if you have has MBCC English course. Okay, so if you don't meet our language requirement right away, let's say if you tried the IELTS test or you don't want to try it and you want to come to MBCC with no language, we don't have an English program at MBCC, but we have many partners who offers a language program that our students can go into. And hold on for a second, let me see. Yes, I'm still sharing my screen. That's great. Give you an example that we do have a St. John College in St. John, New Brunswick, and you can attend that language school. And they are language school of University of New Brunswick, or you can attend in Lingua in Vancouver or Victoria, which is our partner school, Mackenzie College in Moncton, New Brunswick, and a couple other schools as well, located in Toronto, Ottawa, and Halifax. So really, there's an option if you feel like I want to go to a bigger city to study English first, and then come to MBCC afterwards. Or you can choose to go to St. John, which is we have one of the campus there, or go to Moncton, another campus there as well, to study English with a partner of ours before you come to MBCC. Okay, we have another question here. I have a bachelor degree and I'm going to finish my master's, I would say master's degree in January. So could I start my study only in fall? In this case, I would say yes, because since you already have a bachelor degree, you already have a master's degree, and the program you want to apply for would be in the graduate certificate level. So all of our graduate certificate programs only have a September intake. So in that case, if you want to go into, let's say, international business management, or if you want to go into human resources management, or IT business analyst, those programs are only open for September in the fall. And for the international business management, there are still spots right now. And for the IT business analyst program, only Moncton campus has seats. Fredericton campus is already full. So if you want to apply, again, I recommend apply soon. And check with the staff at Studentland and get your application together fast, because those seats won't last very long, that they'll be gone fairly fast. Not a problem, and thank you so much for organizing this, and thank you so much to the students and parents who are attending this webinar today. I hope what I talked about today and give you a little bit idea of who MBCC is, and help you to make a better decision that where you want to go for your future education. And just to wrap things up, that you can look into, if for those who want to come to Canada and stay afterwards, that I would say there's a new immigration pilot has been announced by Citizenship and Immigration Canada and the 4 provinces in Atlantic region that helps attract more international students to stay in Atlantic provinces after graduation. And I won't be able to talk about that, but our population growth division travels to Ukraine frequently. I would look online for some specific information first. If you're interested, try to talk to student land staff, or maybe contact the Canadian Embassy in Kiev, that they might be able to provide more information. And when our population growth division travels to Ukraine, which is twice a year, that you maybe can attend a session and meet with them and learn more about the new immigration pilot in Atlantic provinces. Especially, we'll get one more question here. I would say no. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have anything related to that for now. That's a very traditional science. If you are looking for a program like that, I would say a university might be a better approach. Unfortunately, at NBCC, kind of sort of related to, I would say, would be the environmental program, which is we do have the energy system technology and environmental technology, and both are diploma programs, which is you already said you have a bachelor degree and a master degree, might be not the best fit for you. Again, talk to the staff at the Student Land. They might have a better recommendation for you, and hopefully they will be able to help you out. Great. If there's any more questions, feel free to talk to the staff at Student Land, and if I'm sure they will be able to help you out with, and if they don't know the answer, they will reach out to me, and we can communicate through that way. Again, for those who are interested in the programs we offer, who want to apply NBCC, I would highly recommend apply as soon as you can. And we already have around 10 programs are entirely full. That rest of the programs will be filling up soon too. Again, our affordability, our employment rate really makes NBCC very popular education destination. And hope you enjoyed the presentation today, and let me know. You're welcome, and let me know if you have any follow-up questions, and we can communicate through email. Okay.